Mussels chorizo. This is a dish that I came up with just by happenstance. It happens to be one of my favorite dishes to make. Why? It's so simple. One pot, and all the ingredients, they come together, blend the flavors, a little island, a little Latino flavor. One thing you want to know about mussels, okay? You want to keep them cool. When you pull them out, you want to make sure that either they're closed or open. If they're open, you want to tap them, and they should close. That means the mussels are alive. Well, if you tap them, they don't close, they're dead. And what you do with the dead mussels, you're gonna throw it out. Like homeboy here, he's dead. So he's out. And if there's a beard, you wanna just peel that beard off, you wanna wash the mussels, all right? And then you're good to go. We got some mango, peppers, cilantro, tomatoes, and we're gonna start cutting some of these up. Some ginger, so we got our garlic. When you cook mussels, they tend to release, I guess if you would, mussel liquor. And that is great for extra flavor for the dish. And we have some red onions here, scotch bonnet. We just need a little bit of that, just to provide some heat and some fruitiness. Chorizo. It's a pork sausage that's been cured. And if you notice, there's a nice red color on this sausage. And that's based from the annatto seed. And in the Caribbean, and also in Latin American countries, the annatto is used for flavoring rice, paella, and of course, our chorizo. And earlier, what I did, the chorizo is encased, the casing. So what I did, I removed the casing. Why? The casing tends to make the sausage a little chewy. So now that we have all our ingredients prepped, we're gonna take this over to the stove, and we're gonna get the rest of this done. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna add some oil to our pan, and now we're gonna add onions, scotch bonnet, and the garlic. And we're just gonna stir that around for a little bit, just to get the garlic cooked through. So we don't want the garlic to burn. Yes, the oil is hot, but we just wanna get it cooked through, about 30 seconds, which is about the right time right now. And then we're gonna add our chorizo. And we just wanna let the chorizo soften up just a little bit. So we're gonna add our mango, and we're gonna add our tomatoes. I see one guy's here, he's trying to get away from me. And we're gonna add our thyme, all right? So sprinkle that in, stir that around some more. And we had our chopped peppers earlier, so we're gonna add that to the pan as well. All right, so we just wanna mix this up, and you don't wanna use a lot of salt for this dish. One, mussels from the sea, fresh seafood, fresh salt flavor. The chorizo, it's got enough salt in it as well. So what you wanna do, after the dish is done, then you wanna taste it to see if it needs any salt. So what we're gonna do right now is add our mussels, stir that some more, and we're gonna add a little white wine. So I'm using a little Sauvignon Blanc, a nice little crisp flavor to the wine, a little slight hint of sweetness as well. And what we're doing is make sure that we have enough liquid, so when you pop the meat out of the mussel shells and you finish eating that, then you have the elixir of love, yeah, in your bowl. And that you're gonna use a little, some crusty bread, and you're gonna pop off a piece, and you're gonna dip it in, and you go, stop. Okay, we started the mussels in the pan on very high heat, okay? Because we wanted to make sure all the onions and stuff, get a little caramelization to it. And as the dish continues, we'll turn it down to medium heat just to let it simmer and let all the mussels open up. So we're just gonna cover this, and we're gonna let it sit for about 2 minutes, or until all the mussels inside the pan open up. All right, we're gonna check on this, all right? We're gonna check on this. The chorizo, the mussels, I can smell the wine, yes. Now, here's where I add my cumin seeds, my coconut milk. This has been on now for about, I'd say 5-6 minutes. And the good thing about this dish, it probably gets done in about 8 to 10 minutes. So we're gonna add a little lemon zest, just to add a little lemon flavor. And all you're doing basically is getting the zest off the lemon without getting the white, which is a little bitter, all right? All right, that's good. And we're gonna add a little red pepper flakes, cilantro leaves, and then we're just gonna stir that back up. And one last thing that we're gonna add some butter. Oh, come on. Yeah, make it happy. Everything is in the dish now. I'm just gonna cover it 2 minutes. All right. I want you to take a look at this. Really, it's just amazing. You know, if you just check it out, all the mussels, they're now open. Look at that color. This is a sin. It's a crime, I'm telling you. It really is. Food on fire. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put some mussels in this bad boy right here. And now, we're just going to pour, and of course, we're just gonna add just some cilantro leaves right on top. So when we come back, now our mussels chorizo is done, we're gonna get started on the guava cream cheese phyllo tartlets.